The next one, overrated, underrated. Another one of our bits. And, yeah, I figured why not just throw this on there. The original, not the series, the original Super Mario Brothers game for the NES. Is it overrated or underrated? What's your thoughts?
Ah, God damn it. All right, well, since I can't say it's, perfectly rated as is, I won't bitch out like that.
You mean like you do all the other times?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Fucking... I guess I'll play devil's advocate right here. And I'll say... Nah, I can't say it's fucking underrated. I guess I have to technically say it's overrated because it's the most important platformer, arguably, in history. But at the end of the day, it's a very simple game. God damn it, it is such a good, almost perfect game, though. Fuck!
Would you like me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. I'm so torn.
Alright, so I thought about this, and I'm almost always the one that says things are overrated, but honestly, I would say underrated. No one ever will deny the historical significance of the game, but that is exactly why I'm saying it's underrated, because when you think Super Mario Brothers, the game is almost overshadowed by what it's meant to gaming versus the game itself. And every time I play it, and it's not even so much for nostalgia, the music, the way you play, the controls, it legit is a game that brings a straight up just stupid smile to my face, and that anyone can pick it up whether you're in gaming or not, and you could legit have a good time with it. And there's something to that. Like, a perfect example of a game that can't do the same, I would say, is the original Legend of Zelda. That's a game that everyone knows, everyone will not argue that it's historically important, it's huge, it's a great game, but not everyone can pick that up and have a great time with it. Like, Super Mario Brothers is a game that anyone can do. The music's great, the control, like I said, I can't stop reiterating that. So I think the actual core game itself gets kind of lost in the idea that in its own shadow of its legacy. So I'm going underrated for that reason.
Yeah, you know what? I'll sometimes like to be devil's advocate, but I can't say it's overrated.
You never like to.
I'll go underrated as well.
You're always a fence rider. Who are you kidding? Well, I can't say this.
But yeah, I mean, I'll say it's underrated just because if you talk about the classic Mario games, everyone will just say the perfect ones are 3 and World. But, I mean, 1 really stands on its own. Like, think about the time it came out. Think about just how still perfectly it plays. Like, you can't find a fault with it. Can you beat it really quickly? Sure, but so can any other game from 1983 or 4. Like, it's just... I don't know, it's Super Mario Brothers. Like, you can't say it's overrated. So, yeah, I'll go with underrated.
To your point, that's the other thing. That's kind of the point, one of the reasons why I brought it up. Like, when you say Super Mario, everyone knows the first game, and even when you say Super Mario Brothers music, or Super Mario music, you think of that first stage ultimately, but
right,
it can get overshadowed by 3. Oh, that is the best NES game. Like, I think I've never seen a list where that's not. So I feel like because of that too, that adds to my reasoning of why the original game is underrated, because it's like, hey, don't forget this game was pretty goddamn good too. I do think there are a lot of Mario games that are overrated, and we can get to them later, but I think the first one is underrated. So I don't care what you say,
I'm fine
Jim,
with that.
Goddamn commie.
Yeah, damn commie Jim. Fucking cucked.